The Panasonic Challenge. City origin versus country origin. Teammate against teammate. And away they go, City kicking off. Down it goes to John Ferguson. The crowd comes to their feet. Man that really can cut loose. He's been in great form for Canberra. Here come the country forwards. Kelly bumping off Peter Tunks. No doubt this is where Warren Ryan is going to have this countryside charging all night long, trying to dominate, as I said at the start of the game, the middle of the rucks. Truella out of that dummy half position. They're about 35 metres out from their own line. Straight back to Joe Cool. John Dorahy. That kick came off the side of the boot. It'll still land in touch, just inside the touchline.
Well, that one, almost as if he meant it. It did come slightly off the right-hand side of his foot and went diagonally towards the touchline, but still landed a yard inside and over the sideline. Again, of only about 15 or 18 metres.
Hasler works his scrum on halfway for the City side. Gone with the feed. Here's Lyons running around the back of Docking, but still running forward now and getting the little kick through. Dorahy's back there to pick it up, 10 metres out from his own line, trying to link up with Ferguson. Ferguson, they won't want to let this fella run too far. He's over the corner line. The crowd roars every time he touches the football. Very exciting player, Johnny Ferguson, the old man of the game. Well, him and Dorahy, I suppose, and Rex. 35 metres out from the country line. Davidson, a one-hander which has gone to ground. City have come up with it, they've lost it. Ferguson's dived on it, we'll play a knock on.
Well, lucky John Ferguson got in between Magora and the outside Sydney backstand. If he hadn't have intercepted the ball, it was a try down the other end.
No score in the City origin, country origin game. Hasler works at 35 out from the country lines, gone with the feed. Lyons has got it, flicked the pass to O'Connor. O'Connor's pass has gone astray and has been knocked on. Woohoo! Phil Blake knocking it on.
Yes, a bit of a comedy of errors at the moment. The City side particularly is spinning the ball with great rapidity anytime they win it out to the three quarters.
Before the scrum can pack down even, it's a penalty to country. Benny going in with one arm free. Now Dorahy will take the kick for touch. I would imagine that this is where you'll see the huge country pack try to take City on. Straight up the middle. What will they do? Let's watch. Simmons taking the tap. There goes Kelly. There's one straight up the middle. Head down. The other end up. Done. There's number 2. And number 3, as Roach takes it up. So 3 play the balls and the 3 big forwards taking it straight up. Tackle number 4. This time Sterling's got it. A switch of play and they put it down. Davidson went without it. City come up with it though via Stephen Folkes. Just on the quarter line as Tunks comes on full of running. Elias getting it away to Pearce. Back to Elias. A long pass from Elias for O'Connor. They got the numbers. Here's Blake. Blake down the touchline. Inside pass for Lamb. And away it goes to Hasler. And on it goes to Jonathan Docking. Docking, can he get there? Yes, he can.
Yes, there won't be any double movement with that one. That was a good try. His momentum carried him over. There was no suggestion of the reach out to affect the try. But here's the way the action started. It was good football too, make no bones about it. Pearce released the ball out to Elias. Elias spun a long cut-out pass out to Michael O'Connor. Beautifully weighted pass out to Phil Blake. Blake makes some ground up the sideline. Beats Sterling for pace. Not unusual. Back on the inside there and beautifully on to Hasler. Hasler there away to Docking and Docking goes hell for leather for the line. He's caught by Ferguson and the big lunge is all to do with momentum. The referee wasn't in any doubt in the wide world about that. See it again from the different angle. Out to O'Connor. Look at the beautiful sway away from his pass. Now Blake, a true thoroughbred in the sprint department, gets a beautiful pass back on the inside. And there it goes, Hasler. And now Docking takes the running and he's going to sprint like hell. Ferguson catches him. But look at this. Over the line. No double movement.
Yeah, Ferguson came a long way to make the tackle. Now here's O'Connor to attempt the conversion. And he's missed it. Whoa!
Well, he kicked 8 from 8 on the weekend, and now he's missed his first one here.
4-0, City over Country.
Lyons calls Ettinghausen around him. Beat the tackle of Dunn. Roberts. Straight into the fence. Solid defence from Steve Roach. Well, he's got somebody on a high tackle. I'm not sure again if it is Kelly. Well, he's a lucky man, especially after the one. Well, he's a shoulder charge here.
Yes, it was a fairly flagrant thing. Kelly's been cautioned twice before. See it again, he runs into the player on the outside there. Well, there you can see the legs go up in the air. But that was uncalled for.
O'Connor just outside the quarter. Well, again, he's pushed it wide. So a couple of let-offs for Country. The scoreline remains 4-0 in favour of City.
Now he's elected to, they're going to move on here. There's Roachy, got it away to Truella, and Truella almost busted and got on to John Doherty, but the pass was forward. Oh, how near that was.
Yes, well, Eddie Ward was in a good position to see, but gee, I think the crowd are very sympathetic here. It was a move, Roach took it, got it away nicely to Truella, who in the play was just getting a pass that's going to be considered to be a line ball by most people. And the chance went begging.
Yeah, very near thing.
It's a good move. Oh, great move.
11 metres out from the city line. And here's another penalty, this time to Country. Somebody's let one fly.
Well, Des Hasler's held on to a Country player and upended him as he gets up with the ball. You watch it here and you'll see. Panasonic Cup replay, it's Doherty, he pulls down again. So it's got to be a penalty to Country.
John Doherty makes no mistake, did it beautifully. Country's on the board. It's City 4, leading Country 2.
Sterling. Well, there's the handling errors, pretty even. City coming up with passes in poor situations though. Now it's been lost or touched by City. 6 tackles restarted, but now City come up with possession. Lyons again. Out now, they've got numbers here. McGaw. O'Connor, he'll score in the corner. Laurie Daly couldn't put it for pace with O'Connor. He got to the outside of Daly and it was just good, smart hands by the Sydney side.
Yes, that was skillful play, very skillful. Lyons there with a long cutout pass. Got it away to McGaw. McGaw slid there to O'Connor. Now watch O'Connor do exactly the same as Adam O'Neill did. Just swerve away from the defender, Daly, and wrong foot him for pace. Leave him really grasping the air. Here's McGaw. The pass is nice. He comes in and away. O'Connor takes the pass above his head and then sets sail for the line. It only required about 7 steps and he was over the line for a very, very good try. Johnson lost the ball at that stage. It's picked up by number 4 there, Andrew Farrer, who loses it. It's kicked backwards by maybe Lamb. Out to Hasler now. Now watch Lyons. He gets a pass away underneath the body. There's McGaw and O'Connor comes up with a very good sprint that sets him in for a try. That's clever stuff.
Good try, good quick hands from Sydney. He's not kicking at the moment, O'Connor. He missed with his first 2 attempts. So Terry Lamb to take this kick from touch, the normal kicker for the Canterbury Bankstown club. Handy position to have 2 specialists in the side, right from touch from Lamb. Struck it well, just to the side of the posts. So they're relying upon tries at the moment. Sydney, they lead Country by 8 points to 2. The best opportunity now to stretch this Sydney team. Sterling looking for runners. Nobody's getting to him quickly. Kelly goes without it. Roach looking for supports. Sterling's quickly come across to join into play. He might look for a kick into the end goal. He tried to put it on. He got the ball back in the last tackle. Well, the 6 tackles has restarted, says Eddie Ward. Well, that's silly play.
Why would they kick on the first? God, spare me.
I can't believe that Chris O'Sullivan kicked. He really mustn't have seen this signal or heard the call from Eddie Ward, so a waste of 6 tackles there for the Country team.
They were just about to put City under pressure and he goes and does a boneheaded thing like that.
Lyons now finds himself into a hole. He's got support too. Well, I thought he would have used Hasler on the outside. That pass was knocked down. When he went through the gap, he had support on the outside, but he tried to look inside. City 8, Country 2. Tunks now. Played the advantage now as Sydney has come up with possession. Hasler. Lamb. Long pass to O'Connor. Stepping back in field. Well, he's going to rule on this one. So, a bit of luck of fortune here for Country after they come up with a penalty.
Yes, I thought that he should have been penalised, little doubt about it, but I don't think the player that he went behind impeded the defence all that much because he was grabbed straight away by Dunn. But the penalty is justified.
So Doherty now through this penalty will put Country in a great chance to really closen these scorelines before half-time.
Indeed they have, as Ferguson takes the pass from Simmons straight across field, trying to duck under the tackle. Finally caught right on the City quarter line. Pass, well, the penalty at least has been given to the Countryside against the marker in that play the ball, Roberts.
Yes, he's dived on the ball on a ruck. The area between the man playing the ball and the dummy half is a ruck area, and the ball can't be handled in it, except by the dummy half. Well, Ferguson's a fairly travelled player too, isn't he? He's been to eastern suburbs. Newtown. Who else?
Now Canberra.
He's still only 34. Amazing. But he owns up to it.
Okay, here's Doherty's penalty shot. Makes no mistake. So the Countryside are within a try of the City. It's City 8, Country 4. Now, folks. Grounded about 9 metres inside the Country half. Hasler.
Oh, they're up quick.
Very quick, and Sterling has grabbed hold of that ball for the Countryside to put them right on the attack with the minutes ticking by the half-time. Davidson takes it on the charge. He's up to the quarter line. Golden opportunity now for Country. Away goes Kelly, straight up the middle. Where's Sterling? He's the playmaker. He's the kicker in the side. First pass off the ruck. Moving it straight away to O'Sullivan. Now Sterling comes into the dummy half roll. Along the ground, picked up by Daly. Last tackle now, and he's lost it, and the penalty's gone to Country. Well, they're fritting away their advantage, the City side, with these penalties.
Yes, indeed. They've stripped the ball from him. Obviously, the tackle had been called, and there it comes free. So the referee is... we can't hear him calling tackle, but there comes a point in every tackle when the player's forward progress is stopped or the hand or arm holding the ball comes in contact with the ground, at which point the referee usually yells tackle.
It's a vital kick for his side. He's hit it particularly well and makes no mistake. That's fine kicking from Doherty. So City have the lead, but only just. It's City 8 and Country 6.
Sterling to feed for Country. Comes out just as untidily, but play on. Ferguson. Truella. Good little run from Truella, linked up with O'Sullivan. He's found space right up the middle. He wrong-footed the cover defence. Docking has come back again to claim him. Quickly to his feet. Out it comes now. Dunn. Met head on by Pearce. Country now trying to get a bit of a roll on in attack. Sterling misses Davidson for Daly. He's brought down 32 out the City line. Simmons dummying across the field, picks up Kelly. Again they try to pick up the gap on the fringe of the ruck. 1 and 2 passes out, they're starting to work away through the forward. Sterling, the kick ahead for Johnston. He's winning the race. If it bounces well, he'll score.
No try.
The touch judge says no try. Well, there's a penalty that has gone the way of Country through Eddie Ward anyway.
We'll see the kick from Sterling, the little grubber kick just between the two players on the City side. Now Johnson comes on a pace and he's knocked over the sideline, but something else has been the reason for the penalty.
Peter Sterling was knocked down in back play. Now Eddie Ward had taken play well upfield. In fact, it was a grubber kick. You'll see him knocked down. McGaw takes him out of the play. If he is going to rule on it, he should have been picked up on the quarter line because it was a grubber kick. Now here we come through on the Panasonic replay. Let's see just if in fact he gets his ball down. Well, it really is a line ball situation. Very close to being a try. The man who started his career with Country in '72, even the score lines. He struck it well. He certainly can. Great goal from Doherty. So this Origin game, the Panasonic Challenge, warming up, 8-all, City Country.
Gee, the countryside starting to find some gaps, Bill.
Yes, not only the countryside, the city side. We've gone through that settling down period of the first half, and you can see that defences are starting to tire, and both sides looking to exploit that now. I feel the game is opening up, and we might get some points scored here shortly, because both teams are really moving the ball and looking to create those sorts of opportunities.
And Roberts down receiving attention at the moment as the city side swing it back. Lions will play it. Playing it forward. Kick ahead is going to find the touching goal line. Well, Roberts is in trouble. Phil Daly is coming on to replace Roberts.
It looks like an ankle problem.
Now from the restart, Roach. There's Daly going on. Sterling getting it back to Dunn. A one-hander back for Doherty. Good play from Truella backing up. Over halfway goes Truella. He's got support from O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan crashed to the ground. Still keeping it alive though. Will play it about 25 metres out from the City line. Sterling on to Davidson. Davidson flicked it back inside for Doherty. Now Sterling and then Dunn. Dunn going straight ahead. Look for support. Found Truella. Reaches out and scores. No try. No try. Truella can't believe it.
Well, the head-on shot will show this one very clearly, because it's only going to be the force of the ball going down in the in goal that stopped it. Well, it's a try for mine. I'd give it as a try, no doubt in the wide world. See it again. I don't think he's bounced the ball at all. The brilliant work of Davis to get it back into Doherty. The beautiful quick hands onto Sterling. Sterling sights Dunn. Dunn goes well. Very, very well. Charges upfield. Is tackled there by number 5, Andrew Ettinghausen. Got the pass to Truella. And that's a try for all seasons as far as I'm concerned. That pass has gone forward.
Well, now they've got another chance through Laurie Daly. On the outside of Ettinghausen, who comes again to drag him down. No doubt about it, it was a try. Incorrect ruling from Eddie Ward. Truella having a great game he is for country too. Davidson. City starting to open up a little bit in the middle. Roach, he can sense a try. Sterling getting involved now. Simmons. Up the middle they charge. Well, he's lost the ball. Well, in fact, it might be Steve Folkes as the man, the culprit. He kicked it away.
He's marched him another 10 yards.
Folkes has been carrying a bit of a shoulder. He's already called out to the bench.
Well, I'm inclined to think he just lost the ball with the force of Folkes' hand coming off his arm. It sort of shot out.
Yes, well, there's Folkes there saying to the referee, I didn't do a thing. So, the replay supporting him on that.
Something was said, and the penalty's been marched another 10 yards. Official attendance, 11,965. I've got to say, it doesn't look that many.
I think you're right. It looks about half that.
Yeah, except down in front of us underneath here, there's seems to be a hell of a crowd down there, but over the other side there, you could spray a Gatling gun up there and you'd shoot very few. Look at that down the bottom. Give us another look at that, Alan. Thank you. Immediate response. Great director. Well, he can put them in front here. This will be a hell for leather.
Paul upfield stretching for the countryside. Doherty now. Perfect record so far. Stays that way. And the roar goes up for country as they hit the front. They lead by 10 points to 8. Roach. Really have come back strongly in this second half, the countryside. Davidson again. Doherty has trailed him through there, was put through the gap.
Strange how a fellow can go in and out of form. Davidson in the second half has dropped a couple of beautiful passes.
Great pass by Sterling. Daly, he has support, he's kicked. He could have looked for Ferguson on the outside, he still might score. He does! Well, a great try to Ferguson, he should have done it easier. Daly could have picked him up with the pass, but he showed great pace to get there to the kick.
Chicken Ferguson, yes, the oldest man on the field, but it doesn't look old, does he? Here's Daly going on a rampage up the left-hand side. He's flying. He elects to kick. He's run into there by the Docking, the fullback, and the race to the ball. It's Chicken Ferguson first and Daylight second. That's a good try. Really a great wing three-quarter try. This one, Sterling gives it away up there to young Daly, who's only a kid. He evades the Lions tackle. Ferguson concentrating on getting to him. Now he sees the ball kicked ahead and he goes into low overdrive, and it's a great sprint. He gets in front there. Bettinghausen and dives, and it's a try, no question. Good one.
From the 22, Dorahy keeps his record intact. He's got it on a string. Country with a great lead now, 16-8 over City.
Joe Cool.
Boy, the crowd love this, don't they?
So it's Country to really put the pressure back on again through Davidson. So this City side, a lot of mistakes in the second half. Well, they've stolen the ball. Chance now to, bit of a breather for some of the forwards who've been asked to do a lot of tackling. Pearce, leading by example, trying to get them restarted, get back into the game. There's still plenty of time left in it. Daly. The backs are going to have to be the saviours. Here they go now through Lyons. Magore. Good defence from Country. Lyons. Lamb. A little kick ahead for Blake. The bounce is perfect. Inside for Lamb. There should be a try. There's plenty of support. Lyons. Back for Lamb. Oh, this is a magnificent try. Started by Terry Lamb and Clippy Lyons. They all had a hand in it. Magnificent rugby league. I mentioned the backs being the saviours. They might still be that tonight.
That was superb try. Lyons started it to Lamb. Lamb, the little grubber kick through. Beautiful stuff. Beautifully taken by Blake. Given in one motion back into Lamb. Lamb is attacked there by the fullback. Gets it away to Lyons, who's figured the move twice. Away back to Lamb, and Lamb decides that this is the time for him to score a try, and he goes on his own. A beautiful try, covering 75 yards. Just look at this little grubber kick and the beautiful pickup from the man who makes a speciality of pickups, and the pass so quickly and beautifully given back on the inside. Then it's away out to Lyons. O'Connor's trying to get into the action there to support him, but he doesn't need it, does Lamb. He says that's the try, that's the one. And the kick at goal is successful.
No problems for Michael O'Connor. So the Panasonic Challenge well and truly alive now. 16-14 Country over City.
Now here's Lyons. Still 10 metres out from the City line. Tunks. Daly. Almost to the quarter. Well, the City side has missed 11 tackles and the Country only 4.
I think Daly's going to be discautioned here for using an elbow, is he?
Yes, I think it was an elbow on Roach. As he was running with the ball, he had his forearm up.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry to laugh, but even in the mode of being injured, Roach had an opportunity to look up at the referee, see it again, and seek succour. If you'll just follow this, look at the face there. He's looking for the referee's help. I shouldn't laugh.
Well, the help came in the form of a touch judge. And yet another penalty for Country. And yet another opportunity for John Dorahy to kick Country to a win this evening. Oh, there it is.
He gave the wink again. Well done.
Perfect concentration. And again he does it. Stretching the lead just that little bit further. Country 18, City 14. And maybe also an opportunity for the Sydney coach to even think of a few replacements. Bill, a bit of movement on the bench.
There is some movement here. Greg Alexander, who's a brilliant player, he can score a try out of nothing. He's moving over to the sideline now. There's no indication who's coming off, but Greg is certainly going on in number 14. Cliff Lyons will be the player to come from the field, Graham. We've just been informed.
Interesting to see if Alexander goes straight into that 5'8" role. Lyons now to Pearce. Right in the gap. He's got support. It'll be a try. It was all too simple out of nothing. got himself another try right under the post. Well, it came from absolutely nothing.
Well, Alexander's going on, but just as Lyons has set up a move here that was beautifully operated on, with Wayne Pearce going straight through on the burst, and as soon as the fullback Dorohey confronted him, he offloaded to Terry Lamb. There was a bit of a mismatch here in the goal area. They were a little bit undecided about who was going to score the try, I guess. But anyway, there's Lyons just giving the pass to Pearce. He came on the burst like a runaway train. Look at him go, look at him go. And as if Dorohey comes to him, he gives it to Terry Lamb, and he can't believe his good fortune. A try from absolutely nothing. Look at this little bit of congratulations going on here. It's good stuff.
Right in front. So how remarkable the game of rugby league can be after looking so strong, Country. They now trail the City side 20 to 18.
Well, the Countryside have come so close tonight.
Yes, I don't think they've lost any friends. That's a cliche, I know, but they really have poured on a great performance here. But it has been 4 tries to Sydney, 1 try to the Countryside. That must be remembered.
Yes, it's been the boot of John Dorohey. His perfect goal-kicking record tonight has kept them right in the game. This is the man I'm talking about now, the veteran John Dorohey on his own quarter line. Still clapping on the pace and getting it away to Ferguson. Ferguson got away from Hasler. Now Ferguson is about 8 metres from halfway. But time is going to beat this Countryside. Sterling linking up with Farah. Farah got to halfway. We've got 30-odd seconds of play remaining. Simmons at dummy half. Blindside is Sterling. Got it away to Johnston. Only a miracle can win this game for the Countryside now. Sterling back inside, and Farah's knocked it on, and that'll be the ball game.
Yes, they've got 12 seconds to go now. They'll barely get time to get their scrum set. It'll be a City feed. I wouldn't imagine they'll take too much. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, they're down. The scrum will go on. No, the scrum's not gone on. That's the end of the section. It's been an astonishing game of rugby league, beautifully played, I thought, in the second half. The first half was a bit messy at times, but the second half has been a true good game of rugby league, a real good game of rugby league, fought out to the nth degree. 20 points to 18.
To the City First versus Country First match now, and Sydney, of course, have picked a very, very strong side, an inexperienced Country team selected to go up against them, but it does provide a great opportunity for the boys from the bush to catch the eyes of the Sydney Club talent scouts. Mortimer's in the dummy half roll now, picks up replacement out there as Florimo. Peter Phillips has already left the field for City. Major disappointment for Phillips. Played well with the Steelers this year. Another penalty going to come. Cumming has been called out for going too high, then the swinging arm there.
Yeah, the Panasonic replay there showed the swinging right arm, the attempted swinging right arm, which didn't do a whole lot of damage, but got him caught.
Greg Alexander. Round the corner, that's the 2 points. So on the scoreline goes the City First side. They lead Country by 2 points to 0. Higgins misses Madsen. Pass goes astray. Dardengo joins into the line. Great chance for Country. Just brought down by Gary Worth, only a metre out. Quick hands required. They try to go up the middle through Madsen. He's pushed back by the City forwards. French goes out wide. Well, it's picked up. This could be a try if he can get the pass out. It was too slow in getting out there. Wishart on the run around managed to pick it up and thrown into touch by David Boyle in good cover, but it'll be brought back for the knock-on.
Yes, a bit of a comedy of errors here as number 8, Paul Hazel, gets the pass away. It went over the head of Carney, the wing 3/4. He tried to loop it up, but he couldn't do it. Then came Wishart round the side, but Boyle was there with a good tackle.
Well, one against the feed too from the Countryside. That's good work from the hooker, young Ashby. They're only about 8 metres out from the City line. This is the Carney, the winger. Now Ashby from dummy half, looking for support too, and got it from Madsen. Ashby again, straight across the field. Ashby gives a one-handed pass away to Jeff Todd, and Country have gone in to score the first try. And the City boys, well, they certainly didn't think things would go this way for them in the early stages of this match. Now, Wishart has it placed 10 metres in from touch, just about on the quarter line. And it's going to go to the left of the post. Good attempt, but didn't get the money. So Country lead City by 4 points to 2. Alexander will kick for touch. Yeah, that's a pretty good kick from Alexander too. He's found touch about 15 to 16 metres from the line. So that's an excellent kick from Alexander. Now can the City side strike back? This is Boyle, 10 metres out. Guy charging at the line, pulled down about 2 metres short. Fennick trying to bulldoze his way over, grounds the ball, and he's put it over the line for the try. Now Alexander, who's been successful with his only shot at goal, attempts the conversion, hits the post and misses. But City have struck back, and City lead Country by 6 points to 4. We welcome you back to the football stadium. We've had some electrical problems here at the stadium, but everything seems to be okay now. The score is 6 points to 4. Sydney over Country. And this is good backing up with Gary Worth in possession over the quarter line. Still going strongly. Worth look for support. The pass has come back inside. Play on as Florimo has it. And the City side is only about 3 metres out.
If they move it right quickly, they must score.
Here's Izzard. Got his hands free and got a pass away to Alexander, who puts it down right alongside the post.
Yes, well, that was an astonishing try.
And Greg Alexander, the try scorer, from just alongside the right-hand upright. Shouldn't have any trouble at all with this one. He doesn't, and the conversion is there. So, the City side creep further in front. It's 12 points to 4.
Langmack, switch of play, manages to beat French, links up with Cleal on the burst, straight up the middle. Great pass around, Alexander just didn't read it properly. Langmack scoops it up. Wishart has managed to get down with that ball. Now he's going to penalise City again. Geyer will probably be called out here. He certainly let one go in the tackle, Mark Geyer. So there's a bit of stick now starting to go into this match.
Panasonic Cup replay. Now watch Geyer. He's gone in there with a right. And that was significant. I thought I don't think there was much in it really. He's being held onto by the ball carrier. And that's probably one of the things that made that look a little bit worse than it probably was.
About 27 metres out for Wishart. Then he strikes it well. He certainly has read the breeze properly after that first kick. That's a good goal from the centre. And City now 12 over Country 6.
Pressure now for Country as the City boys attack. Alexander, the runaround. It's back with him again. Slips it back to Boyle. One-handed pass across now to Geyer. Back to Langmack. Back to Alexander. The gap is there across field. Takes the tackle. Only about 8 metres out. Johns to Mortimer. Very close now, the City boys. About a metre out. And dummy half Fennick lost it behind him. And the tackle count restarts. Touch by the Country. Daly lunging at the line. And he's there. There's Alexander's conversion attempt. And he's hit it particularly well. No mistake from Alexander. And the City side go further in front. It's 18 to 6.
Fennick. Cleal. A lot of their breaks coming from just the broken play. City, they haven't really set themselves for their back line. Alexander now does. Izzard. Long ball required here. He fires it perfectly out to Florimo. There's a ton of support back on the inside. Izzard started it, and he's going to finish it. That's much better play from Sydney.
Panasonic replay shows cleverness here as the long pass goes out there from Izzard. Watch it. It's gone about 22 metres straight to a flying Florimo. Sounds like I'm a bit of a poet, doesn't it? Well, that's his name. Back on the inside to Izzard, who'd backed up well, and he scores the try adjacent to the posts. His goal-kicking compatriot, Alexander, will be thanking him for that. Alexander changed sides, then he obviously passes better from left to right. And there's the long pass going out to Florimo. Now, that was a good 22 to 23 yards long, that pass. Now back on the inside as the late defence comes across, and Izzard, although he's just wiped off nearly with an ankle tap, manages to get there. So that's a very, very good try indeed. Well thought out.
And the conversion successful from Greg Alexander. So that scoreline now racing away in the space of just a few minutes. City 24, Country 6. French going to crash his way up the middle. No, like Higgins, little halfback, is the man that's been causing most problems out wide, as French has just tapped it ahead. He's awarded the try, Barry Priest. No problem at all for Wishart. So improving the scoreline for Country. City 24, Country 12. Coming again, Higgins. Kicking to the open wing. Johns stepping. Managing to beat all the Country defence. Still going, Johns. Back inside for Izzard. Right up the middle. Finally brought down by Anthony Campbell. Short of halfway. Cleal. Geyer. Chris Mortimer. He has Adam O'Neill on the outside. He elects to use Maguire inside. Now Barry Russell. Now the chance might still come for Adam O'Neill. It doesn't. Russell's going just 5 metres short of the line. Good play from City. Florimo. Quick hands is all that's required. Must be a try. Cleal. He'll get it himself, the big man. Stepping inside. No, he won't. Uses up Gary Worth. Excellent play for City. And Gately, up there in the second half, has taken over the kicking duties. Not a difficult one for him first up. And he makes it successful. So the scoreline now, City 30 over Country 12. So, Bill, now some more changes.
Yes, there's another change. I'm going to put Peter Phillips back onto the field. He was unfortunately injured in that first half, but he seems to have recovered. Brad Izzard's coming off. He's got a slight hamstring strain. I'm going to take Greg Florimo. I think's had a great game, pushing back out into the centres.
So Daly charging through the defence. He'll just score himself, Daly. As easy as you would please. He just charged onto the restart from the tap kick. And Gately, 100% record now, a more difficult one from out wide. He struck it reasonably well, but hooked it away to the left of the posts. So there'll be no more change to that scoreline. City 34, Country 12.
Billy Anderson, of course, is coaching the City side, and the ease with which Daly brushed through those tackles. Bill, might see some dummy half running, eh?
Yes, we are. I've sent a message out to Mario Fennick. You're starting to have a look from dummy half. Of course, you can't run from dummy half if you don't have runners coming to attract the defence, but Mario's a good dummy half runner and he'll try that. But full credit to this Country side. They haven't given up in any way, shape or form, and you can see here now they're pressing at our line, and they've got some good footballers who would make it in Sydney.
All right, see if they can cross your line. There's a chance for French as he lunged at the line and puts it down. This is Carney, the winger, who will attempt the conversion of that try by French. And it's just to the side of the post. So the score remains City first 34 over Country first 16.
I think players trying to overplay their game and too much. Some of them getting a little bit greedy at the moment. Instead of sticking to fundamentals, they're thinking more about what might be happening in selections later. But hopefully they've got their mind on the job.
Well, this fellow hasn't let you down tonight, Gary Worth. He's played very well from fullback.
Yeah, he's a good player, I feel, Gary Worth. But the fellow that's really impressed me has been young Greg Florimo. He was a replacement in this side. He's done everything asked of him. But Greg Alexander, of course, too. He had a super first half.
From dummy half, Mario Fennick picks it up, head down, charges at the line. That's how easy it is. Okay, now Gately, 1 from 2 tonight. This one's about 8 or 10 from the left-hand upright. And that's a good kick. Makes no mistake. City further in front. 40 points to 16. City over Country.
Fennick running from dummy half, as Bill Anderson suggested he might in that second half. Cleal. Can they stop him from there? He just stands and unloads. David Ball's been out there as a replacement for 60 seconds for Daly, and it's a front rower's picnic.
If I promise to be ready shortly, Bill Anderson, you get me a run.
Well, Rex, I can certainly give you a spot as a goal kicker with your unblemished record.
I wouldn't take that on.
Don't encourage it.
Gately adds the 2 extra points. So City now 46, Country 16.
And now here's Adam O'Neill. Can he get around Carney? Yes, he can, with a fair amount of ease too. Inside pass for Phillips. and Phillips is in to score the easiest of tries. So Ian Gately, 3 from 4 tonight, has been striking the ball particularly well, and this one he's pushed out to the left. So the score will remain 50 points to 16, City over Country. Foreigner was able to fall on it. Maguire still going strongly. He's got support from Russell. There's the pass to Russell. They won't catch him. Russell in to score another try. Well, another try for his side anyway.
Just an interesting thing about Russell. I've been very interested to see him go around the last few weeks, and he played for Cronulla against Manly last week. This is not intended as a Manly, glory hunt. But the fullback Dwyer was standing up in the Manly line. Russell made a break from his own quarter line and clean through, and Dwyer caught him before he got to the halfway mark. And I didn't know Dwyer could run.
Well, there you go. You live and learn. That's a failed attempted goal from Gately, and that's the end of the section. The siren has already sounded, and there it is, 54 to 16. Rex, get through that lot.
I'll get through it as quickly as I can. Fenwick 2 tries, Daly 2, Alexander 1, Izzard, Worth, Boyle, Russell, Phillips all tries, Alexander 4 goals, and Gately 3. For Country and their 16 points, Todd and French scored 2, Wizard kicked 2 goals. So there it is, 54 to 16.
On to our Saturday match of the day, and Western Suburbs at home at Iran.